Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. We're here in Westminster, California, preparing to do a landscape makeover for a client. We're going to be utilizing the landscape design that was done by Mr. Rob Moore of California Native Landscape Designs. It's a very unique design we're going to be doing here, very drought tolerant, water conserving landscape. On this south side of the yard, we have a drainage issue that comes from the fountain in the back. So we're going to have to install a drain so we can be able to carry this water out. And as we carry the water out, we're going to install a vault right here. It's going to be a storage vault for water that'll percolate back down to the soil and help us to reduce the amount of drainage that comes out that back. We have a vault dug down in the ground and constructed so that the water can be able to evaporate into the soil and reduce the amount of water that's running down this drain here. We're going to drill out, or basically use a stump grinder and grind out this remnants of an olive tree. And then also this planter is going to come out, this concrete planter. All of this masonry work here is going to come out. It's going to be all new masonry work leading up to the house. Also a new railing. We have a custom-made railing that's going to be done. And new driveway is going to be done. And there's going to be a small retaining wall around the property. As we go over here, there'll be another small retaining wall with the planter bed. New concrete work, sidewalk going around and leading back to the backyard, which will have a continuation of the native landscape design back here. So we'll come through and clean all this stuff out, replace some of this flagstone, obviously leave this big piece, but there's a lot of other pieces of flagstone we're gonna reposition or reset. Backyard, this grass area is gonna come out, and a lot of these shrubs, these old shrubs are gonna come out. There's some shrubs that'll stay, but a good portion of these shrubberies back here is going to come out. This fountain, the drainage from this fountain, we're going to make it so that it will be able to drain out very efficiently, as you've seen in the back, in the front actually, where that drain was, that water was coming down and landing up in the back, or setting in the front right here. This water is actually coming from this fountain. It's the overflow. And so this drainage is coming down from this fountain and going back through this way. So we're going to install a vault that is going to go down about 3 foot in the ground. It's going to be about 12 feet long by about 3 to 4 feet wide. And we'll have aqua boxes inside with a liner, a fabric, landscape fabric, to help keep the dirt out of the box. And when that water enters that box, it'll basically filter back into the earth. We'll put gravel around the box so that way we can displace some of the earth as it goes in, back in, have good drainage. That's what we're going to do with this fountain and helping with the drainage situation with this fountain here. But all this grass is going to come out. The edging, the concrete mold strip is going to come out, and we will put in decomposed granite and a variety of different types of California native shrubbery and plant material. These hibiscus will come out, and we'll have new landscape LED landscape lighting installed on the project also. So as we go around this way, there'll be new controllers, a new Wi-Fi controller for the client. So this older model controller, it probably still works, but we're going to upgrade it to a Wi-Fi smart controller. And do a fantastic job in the masonry work. Our masonry work is going to be done by Mr. Brad Gill of Gill Hardscape and Masonry, Los Alamitos, California. He's my team member for this particular project. And so this is where we're at. We'll be starting this project the first of the year. So this is our first project for the new year coming up. It's just over today, doing some prep work and some just some location of different things to get a scope of what's happening so we can get ready to do what we got to do. The wrought iron is going to match as close as possible to the wrought iron design at the top here. I have a wrought iron specialist down in Baja that I'll have do the wrought iron railing. We want to match the pattern of the wrought iron right there into the pattern of the wrought iron as you go along this way here. This particular railing is rusting out. It's pretty shabby, so the client wants to replace it, which is a good thing. Ed Wallace, tips and ideas. www.uniqueenvironments.com. Signing off and wishing everybody a happy holidays and a prosperous new year heading into 2018. See you again soon.